Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Welcome to Titillating Tuesday, 28th of March 2023. Let me say that again. Titillating Tuesday. I don't know what I said before. Muffled up my words. It just comes that way. I don't know. But anyway, 28th of March, we're coming towards April. Like I told you, slight changes in meditation will be occurring in April. So if my meditation does resonate with you, prepare for that. I should have really had a cult, because like, if I'm a significant mind, then I should have at least had people recognizing that. Because like, if it affects you anyway, and it's nature that did it, this was not the way to go. But I didn't know. So I didn't know the power inside, but I suppose Christ knew at the time, because he was always watching my ass. And I never knew why. Because like, when you're a type 3 consciousness, and you have to be aware that there's type 5s, whatever you're going to realize, they would have realized already. So by the time they turn up, they already know what you're gonna do before you know it. Yeah, I've had instances where I shift and phase out of current time, and I find people blaming me for things that I haven't thought yet. Things that I'm to think about 5 or 10 minutes later. I don't even know what to call that. Deja vu or premonition or something. I don't know. Yeah, but it's like that when you become a type 3 consciousness. I suppose I can model it any way. You can model it any way you want. Even using vibration and frequency, you can figure out how you can become a type 3 consciousness. I once sat there and thought about it one time. I was calculating how much electromagnetism leaves our skull due to the electric activity in our minds. Yeah, because obviously if we've got electric activity, there must be a magnetic field around our minds, and they use heavy magnets to detect like a weak electric magnetic field around your body. Yeah, so I think we do emit, shed electromagnetism somehow. Yeah, even if it's a small bit, even if it's a photon at a time. Yeah, but we always emit electromagnetism anyway, because we're made of physical stuff. That is all the electrons that our body is composed of emit photons all the time. Yeah, we give off heat, for example. Let's use radio waves, heat, yeah, for instance, or infrared. You give off heat, yeah, all the time, right? Now, the heat particle that comes off you is a photon, yeah? Now, once a photon is produced, yeah, that son of a bitch will keep going for eternity, right? Until it runs into something and collides with something, and it's turned into something else. Now, just imagine you released enough photons in your life through the heat your body gives off. Yeah, if light travels 1 light year, right, would be 186,000 miles, I suppose, times that's an hour, isn't it? Times 24 times 365, shitload of distance, right? A light year is God knows how many millions of miles, right? Now, that's how much a photon travels in 1 year. Now, if you're 40 something, the initial heat that you gave off when you was a child will now be 40 light years away, right? And that's beyond our nearest neighboring star, other than the sun, which is Alpha Centauri. So just from the heat you gave off, you can see how you've now reached other stars, yeah, with yourself. And that makes you a type 2 civilization, type 2 consciousness. Yeah, if you're aware of yourself in the universe that way, you know. And the older ones of us, they are on Earth. Those are the ones whose presence, by that analogy, will be the farthest from Earth. Yeah, so if you're 70 years old, the heat that you gave off when you was just born will now be 70 light years away. Yeah. So you can figure out how to be a type 2 consciousness at least. We can't live long enough for for our light to escape the galaxy. In the old biblical days, people used to live to 900 years. 900 light years away, that's quite a distance. Yes. Yeah, so you can think of yourself that way. The older you get, the farther out from Earth your presence is. Yeah, anyway, this is just mad. I just got carried away with nonsense. Today's joke, snap joke for Titillating Tuesday. What do you use to catch vibrating fish? A reson net. You know, when you vibrate and it resonates into something, resonate, net to catch fish. Yeah, I was just thinking, I've got to say this so I can remember it myself, and when I'm looking back, I can remind myself of this trippy rant. It should be trippy rant, it's not Titillating Tuesday, but it is. Who cares? It just come to me, epiphany. Anyway, look, from our genetic structure, we can resonate our ancestors. So I suppose in the end, if you stick with us, come with me, you will live with our way of doing things scripturally. Then when you die, you'll be in the genetic code of the next generation, and this will go on for eternity until the end of time. Time equals infinity. And like teleportation, you can be resonated out of us because our genes carry all the information from our ancestors. So I suppose it is possible to say that people will be brought back when the Almighty comes, because you can logically see that from that, I don't know what to call it, thought experiment I've just designed. Or, well, should design, but I'm gonna leave it anyway. So anyway, I hear they're bringing back woolly mammoth and other dinosaurs now. From the present one who's been carrying the DNA and genes all the time. Anyway, that's it. Yeah. 28th of March, 2023, Titillating Tuesday. I'm out.
Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Like, subscribe, share.